If you ever watched a basketball game, you know that the players shoot very well and accurately. Now, it's not just genes or magic. There's a way to actually shoot perfectly, 90 to 100% of the time. Now I'm going to walk you through all the steps. The first step is to have a firm base. Before you even touch a basketball, you should feel stable. You should feel ready and balanced. There's an easy way to determine what the perfect base for you is. That's just to jump. Whatever position your feet are in, that's the perfect position for you to shoot, because that's the position your body feels most comfortable and balanced in. Next step is to determine your hand position. The general rule for a hand position is that there should be a right angle. There doesn't have to be a perfect right angle or anything. It depends on how you shoot. It's different for everyone, but that's just the general rule. And for the ball placement, I shoot with the ball above my palm. It doesn't really matter. Once again, it depends on how you shoot, how you like to shoot. Now, when you actually shoot, this is what I like to do. I like to move my hand like I'm handing cookies to someone. And when you hand a cookie to someone, you give them a cookie like that. And that's how I like to shoot. I like to shoot like about the guide hand. The guide hand should be relatively in the middle. Once again, it depends on you. You shouldn't be too low or too high, because you'll be either shooting with two hands, or the guide hand won't even be helping you. In fact, it'll be stopping you from shooting. And you should be relatively around the middle. It depends. Be either higher or lower, but in all fairness, it really doesn't matter. It just depends on how you like to shoot. It's time to talk about the shot path. A good shot path should not have it shouldn't be a low arc. Now let me show you what a low arc looks like. It's really hard to make the ball into the basket when you have a low arc, simply because the ball is traveling really fast when it hits the actual rim, so you have to be like really precise. Now there's a better way to shoot. Instead of a low arc, let's try a high arc. As you saw there, it went in flawlessly. It didn't even touch the rim, and if it did, well, it bounced straight downwards right onto the ground. Then that's what you want. You want the ball to go through and not bounce right back. Now it's time to talk about spin. The ball should be spinning when you release it. One, we know that spinning objects are more stable. The ball is less likely to bounce off the rim when it's spinning. That's the whole premise behind spinning the ball. And all NBA players who have whooshes and like three-pointers, all their balls, when they shoot it, they're all spinning. And now let me talk about where do you look at when you shoot the ball? Do you look at the top of the backboard? Do you look at the bottom? Do you look at the rim? Do you look at the net? What I like to go by is, if you're shooting from a medium range, you should be looking at the center of the rim. Imagine there's a point at the center of the rim. Now, if you see clearly, there's like those rings where the net is actually being held through. Now, there should be about 5 of them in your point of view, and you should be shooting close to the third ring, and that's the one that should be closest to the center. So let me show you what that means. I'm looking at the center, and I made all the steps. It's time to talk about the last thing to do. The last thing to do is very simple. It's just to practice. Practice makes perfect. And there's an easy way to practice shooting a basketball, and that's not to like get it and just start shooting. No. What you do is just roll the ball in front of you, catch it, just shoot it. And you can do this many times from many angles, so you can master shooting. Thank you, and I hope these tips help you to shoot a basketball better.